A difficult year marked by drought and water shutoffs in the Upper Basin still produced some of the nation's best agricultural products in the federal Klamath Project. Each year, Klamath Project irrigators share their lives and their businesses with community members to better explain what they produce and how they do it. Excellent milk is what Ari and Jenica DeYoung produce at the Bonanza Dairy, with both sides of their family originally from Holland. DeYoung explains how for decades the milk has been taken from the cow's udders to a pipeline, to a tank, and onto a tanker that drove it away.
And this process is still very much the same today, but of course we have the products that we use, the equipment that we use, the barns that we use, they have all improved a lot over these last 50 years.
The milk comes out at body temperature and is immediately cooled. DeYoung says the milking machines respond quickly when a cow's milk flow goes down.
That is really good for the cows because you don't want to over milk the cow because then you ask for problems.
Bonanza Dairy produces thousands of pounds of conventional milk per day, plus organic milk. And each cow produces as much as 75 pounds of milk each and every day. Though DeYoung says the Klamath Basin is good for dairy farms, distance from many services forces them to be self-reliant. From one of the fields of Baley-Trotman farms, shed manager Scott Shane explains how potatoes are very much tied to water.
You want to keep that hydration in because if they dehydrate a little bit, they'll bruise easier. They'll be more susceptible to other things. Also, the moisture in the soil, you want to lose most of that dirt by the time you get them going up to the side elevator and loading on into the truck.
Baley-Trotman potatoes often find their way into potato chips for such companies as Frito-Lay. Shane describes some of the many potato varieties found in Klamath Basin fields.
This is seal, it's a yellow flesh. These Modocs here are pretty white. Modoc was actually a variety developed right here.
And yet, without proper farm equipment, not a lot would get done in the Klamath Basin. Don Boyd has sold tractors and other indispensable equipment for decades that have contributed to the economy and the quality of life.
There have been tremendous advancements in the development of agriculture and the farm equipment to produce the food and fiber that makes our standard in living in this country, the United States, second to none in the world.
Boyd says in order to make a living and keep up with industry standards, many Klamath Basin farms are growing.
For the most part, other than maybe the strawberry growers, we're still family farmers here, but the family farms are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's one reason they have to have the bigger equipment.
As some growing seasons continue and others come to a close, Klamath Basin irrigators will surely be reflecting. They will reflect on the milk and potatoes and farm equipment they've sold. They will reflect on how things changed under new state water rights in a year of drought. And rather than praying for rain, they will soon be praying for winter snow, which is crucially important for the entire Klamath Basin water system.